to a St. Patrick's Day episode here on the couch. Or actually, it's the Fireside Tales today. If you all don't know, this is a series that I bring back every now and then. And I've done actually quite a few Irish legends, but there is one story that I haven't got to yet, and it's actually the most important story of St. Patrick's Day, and that is about the man himself, St. Patrick. Now, there is actually quite a few myths and legends that surround this guy, and I'm going to just go ahead and tell you all a few of my favorite. So, the first one is that St. Patrick was up on the hill and he was with his preachers, spreading the word of Christianity to all of Ireland. And he was standing up there, and he kneeled down and he picked up a 3-leaf clover. And he turned to the other preachers and he said, "See how this 3-leaf clover has 3 different pieces, but is still one part as a whole. This is much like how God can be the Father and the Spirit. 3 individual pieces, all of one single part. And that is why the 3-leaf clover is often used as a symbol for St. Patrick's Day, as a symbol for the Holy Trinity." Probably a lot of you didn't know that story. Now, the second story I'd like to tell you is that St. Patrick was going down Cropatra, and he was walking barefoot, and he'd just been sleeping on his bed. He always took this walk pretty much every day. And he walked down, and he came across a group of people, and he began to preach. And St. Patrick preached for so long that his ashen staff actually rooted to the ground and sprouted up and became a living tree itself. And people still go to visit that tree to this day. Now, the third story I'd like to tell you is one that you all probably already know. And if you don't know it from just like hearing it, people talking about it, you probably heard of it on the Fireside Tales, actually. There's many stories where the Thief Prince helps St. Patrick do the task I'm about to talk about. And I'm not sure exactly which of the legends are true and which aren't. But anyways, there are some stories that say St. Patrick and the Thief Prince were good friends. But anyways, regardless, St. Patrick began to go to Ireland, and he realized that there were a lot of snakes in the area, and they were biting on people's leg as they would pull over a stone and spooking the horses. So St. Patrick pulled out his pipe and he began to play, and all the snakes began to follow him, and they followed him right out of Ireland. And there are a lot of scientists today that'll go, "Oh, well, there was never snakes in Ireland. That's just a fairy tale." And I'm going to go ahead and explain this. The reason why snakes could survive in such a cold temperature as Ireland is that they actually wore hats and scarves. And then St. Patrick would lead them away. And then that was basically just to keep warm. But anyways, those are my 3 stories for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you feel the luck of the Irish upon you. And see you next time. Or I guess I'll never see you again. All right, see you never.